out here at our BugOut location for the weekend. We just went through our training about the things that go thump in the night. Just talking about the wildlife that we're gonna most likely encounter out here, and safety precautions and what to do or whatnot. So that includes mountain lions, that includes bears, snakes, spiders, scorpions, bobcats, fox, coyotes. There's a lot out here. It's hot. I'm hoping that it rains so that it can cool off. For the first time, this is our first warm camp. We're definitely going to need a battery operated fan because it's hot. It's hot. But this was a bare minimum. We didn't really bring a heck of a whole lot. But our MAG, we have different committees for different things, so we really didn't need to do food. Our nourishment team takes care of that. I am on security detail, so I am to the front part before you even get to our BugOut location campsite. So yeah, me and my cousin, we're on security for the night, and I hope y'all are enjoying y'all holiday weekend. Just wanted to show y'all this so y'all can see just how real it is out here when you're really bugging out with your MAG group. That it's not always going to be a pretty camping site. My kids down there, I don't know what the heck they're doing, but they're with their big cousins, so it's okay. But this is how we set up, y'all. It's about to start storming out here, so we might have to end up taking shelter, but the trek in here, not too far off the road. But if you're not used to trekking through woods, like I want y'all to start conditioning yourself to, we're deep in the middle of a national forest, but condition yourself to be walking in the middle of the woods, y'all. You're not always gonna be on a flat road surface. So as if it couldn't get any worse, y'all, we were a little bit too close to the creek, and with the rain and everything out here, that water started rising, and our tent was about to float away. So we had to get some of the other guys to come and help us and lift our tent onto flat ground, higher ground. So wow. But I mean, realistically, if we're in shift and you're bugging out, the weather ain't always gonna be good. So I mean, it's a good experience for it to happen. It just sucks, but at least it's not cold, it's warm. So unfortunately, my cousin, his tent got completely drenched, so he can't even sleep in it. Like, everything in there got wet. He has nowhere to sleep. So all right, so let's take a look at my now mess of a BugOut bag and what I brought. In both of me and my kids' bags, we all have a hygiene bag. So we got these little Crest toothbrushes that already have toothpaste on them, but I also bought toothpaste, and I carry all the extra razors. We got shampoo, we got lotion, soap, and flushable wipes. We got our food bag, so we have 3 days of food. These little tuna packs, Pop-Tarts, and peanut butter cookies. Of course, I've been extra snacking. I have my Sheenus because there's no bathrooms out here, so we are, doing the damn thing out in the wilderness. I have my folding saw. I have my knife. I have my axe hatchet. I have working gloves just in case. Some attachments to my radio. Some dry socks. I have about 3 flashlights, y'all. That's what's in that pocket. I wanted to pack light because I did not know how far of a hike I was gonna have to take into our campsite. So I have more attachments here. This is eardrops. This is for your nose, for allergies. I have like 2 different nose sprays. And here, my son is in charge of all the first aid stuff, so don't judge me because you don't see no first aid bag. I distributed the weight that I was carrying around. But what I do have is I have my CPR thing, and I also have this, y'all. So I don't know, this is Venomex extractor. This is for bee stings, wasp stings, and treating like snake bites. So yeah, I have that. I have iodine. I carry the tourniquet. I have witch hazel. I have more nose spray. I have allergies. My kids have allergies. So witch hazel in case we get any insect bites. And my son has the bug spray actually because there was a lot of mosquitoes out here. And then in my small pouch here, I have hand sanitizer, I have sunglasses, what is this? Oh, extra charger, even though I have no reception out here, so all this stuff is pre-recorded. An extra mag, because of course I'm not going anywhere without my EDC. And since I'm on security, of course I have to have the pew pew on hand. So that is my bug out bag. I have on the extra pair of clothes because it rained, and we're all soaking wet. Just when we thought the rain was about to let up, yeah, stuck out here in a rainstorm. Our tent took on some water because we left the screens down because it was hot, so it started pouring down, and now we got water in our tents. But hopefully it'll stop soon before it gets dark, because back at our little security tent, that's where dinner is supposed to be cooked. So if this rain don't stop, then these kids are gonna be eating the tuna in their tuna packets in their bug out bags, because I'm not trying to be navigating in this woods in a dark time. And yeah, one of the guys were telling stories about how the Louisiana rougarou is out here. So I'm not trying to say that I'm a person that scares easily, but I'm not saying that I don't not believe in the rougarou either. I think we would be foolish to think that there's, you know, creatures out there that we don't know about, or I mean in Louisiana they know about them. But I learned something today as far as like washing clothes. Like if you're in shift and you have to wash clothes, if you get a plunger and a bucket, and as long as you have like laundry soaps, you can like pretty much carve a hole in the top of the bucket and put the plunger in there for like the to agitate the soap in the clothes, and you just keep plunging it until you wash the clothes, and then you dump that water, and then you put more fresh water in there to rinse your clothes, and you agitate it again to get all the soap out, and then you wring out your clothes and you hang them up. Hopefully you got some paracord. I have some paracord attached to my tent, but I also have the little bungee cord, so you can just run your bungee cords between the trees or use the paracord, and you can hang your clothes out and dry as long as it's not raining. In this case, we can't dry our clothes because it's raining, so we're a little stuck. And thanks to my son, I told him to get the chubby, but no, he was like, no mom, it's hot, we're not gonna need it. And we could sure use that chubby right now to dry our clothes because we're all wet. But no, it's in the trunk. And who's trekking through the woods to go get it in the rain? No volunteers. I don't have no more backup clothes, and I'm definitely not getting what I have on wet. So, stuck in the rain, but I learned something new. Y'all, look at my son, y'all. I'm whispering because I don't want to wake him up, but we already look at this shit. So, we ended up making it back, picking up where we left off. We kept hearing some creepy noises, and apparently not only were there a pack of coyotes that were not too far outside of our tent, there were also coon dogs. So someone was out there, and they set their coon dogs on the loose. So yeah, we were hearing that too. And then in the middle of the night, a coyote tried to kind of nudge his way into our tent. So it woke me up, and so I had to grab the pew pew, but when it heard me like moving around, it ran off. So yeah, that was kind of scary. It rained throughout the night, so being that we were so deep in the forest, when I went to go try and drive out, my car got stuck. It's like everything that could have possibly gone wrong, but we overcame every challenge, and it also gave me a really great experience to go through. But being, taking on water in my tent and having to relocate to higher ground, the lesson learned there. Now I know where not to pitch my tent. The mud hole, yeah, I don't think I would have been able to get out of that by myself. So thank goodness my cousin was still there, and him and some of the other people from our mag were able to help me get my car stuck out the mud hole. Pretty much had to dig my way out, so I was a little prepared. If I didn't have that shovel in my backpack, I would probably still be there right now waiting for that puddle to dry so I could get out. But that wraps up our bug out weekend. The kids get it now. Like before, they were like, Mom, why are we doing this and hemming and hawing? But now, after having a really nice talk with some of the elders in our group that are veterans, they get it. And they're like, okay, now we see why we have to do this. So guys, the best advice taken away from this weekend is get your kids, if you're practicing with your bug out group, and hopefully y'all are going out to y'all's bug out location and training with one another, bring your kids so that they can understand, but also bring your kids so maybe they can fall into one of those committees and learn a skill, and that's their job, so that you're an asset to your mag, you and your kids. So, but with this state of emergency in Georgia, we're not too far from shift, guys. So keep training, get your kids involved and out there and training with you. Have a good Sunday.